Right, washing machine. This one is Grundig. Started leaking. Had the rubber seal pierced on the bottom. So I got another seal. I'm gonna change it. So you have to change it from the front. So you have to take a top off. There are two screws, one on the back there and one on the back there. You take them off, you lift the back, and you slide the panel forward. Then you have a screw there, and a screw here. You undo them and this panel will come off. There you go, 3 screws, one from there, and one from here. You got some lugs down underneath there. It's a bit of frustrating, need 2 hands. Once it's off, you just swing it to the top. One screw there, one screw there, one there, one in the middle, and one down there. Right, once the panel is removed, open the door, 2 screws, remove the door. Once the door is removed, find the spring for the retaining wire, screwdriver, slip it behind the spring, behind the wire, and pull it off. Once it's pulled off, you can pull the rubber of the outer casing. Now undo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. To remove front panel, pull the bottom out and then drop the top down. Because it has got clips on the bottom and the hooks on top. Now you need to undo the cable for door lock. Once the door lock connector is undone, the panel can be set aside. Now the drum seal, it's got another retaining spring on the inner side with a screwdriver. It's a bit hard to do it with one hand. And pull it off. Simply pull the gasket seal off. Now this one I temporarily put upside down because that was the hole. So I put it upside down so I can use washing machine in time being until new one arrived. Now the new one goes back on. You have a draining holes on the bottom, and that's the important bit. And the bigger bit, bigger diameter goes against the drum. Smaller diameter goes against the door. So it goes like that. You have to feed it on. You have that profile. You have to feed that on onto this lip. You need 2 hands for that. Couple of minutes of gentle feeding on. Rubber is on. Now you have little lugs, marking lugs on rubber and on drum casing to tell you that is in correct position. But as long as the bottom holes are down, dead on the bottom, you'll be fine. My old one had a split on this section here. the rubber ring has to go back on to that groove. So you need 2 hands for that again. Once the spring is on, just make sure that it's all sitting in nicely and tight, because if it doesn't, it will leak. Then get a panel, reconnect the door lock mechanism, clip the panel in, put the screws back on, top panel, and off you go. Now once the panel is in place, pull the rubber out, and then you see you got this flange on the metal panel, and you got clip on the rubber. You have to feed that on, feed the rubber on the lip, on the flange, and then we'll put retaining wire on. It's much easier with 2 hands. There you go, the top bit, it's on. So I'm going to turn it off and do rest with 2 hands. Good. You got a hook on and a lug. So hook on top, and lug on the bottom. Bit. Clip the top. Two screws on the top. One screw on the front. Thing. And the top lid. Bottom panel. You have to feed hose back to the hole. It clips all the way along. You got one screw on the right hand side by the filter. Clip the hose and clip the lid. There you go, washing machine complete. There you go guys, washing machine back in use, all ready for use. This is the old part, just split, just right down the bottom. Last night, 5:30, ordered one from grundingparts.co.uk. 5:30 in the afternoon, 11 o'clock in the morning, arrived here from Birmingham to Bognor Regis on South. Amazing. 20 minutes, gasket or seal replaced. Bob's your uncle, 27 quid for new rubber. I'm amazed.